if we had it all wrong, why did the member and her colleagues agree to extend the licenses in the exact same terms? In the exact same terms, including the exact same financial terms.
Didn't even raise it.
Not one change, Mr. Speaker. Not one change. Why didn't they stop it when they had the chance? Why did they instead extend the licenses?
That's right.
Unfortunately, we were saddled with an agreement that we met there.
Those agreements continuously came to an end. Why keep extending them?
The commitment, everything was signed, basically, and we could not get out.
I met these people here when I became the minister responsible in 2012. As I've indicated, they had their license issued to them back in 2006 when all of the terms were settled then. So at the end of the day...
Can't you renegotiate those terms?
Remember, Mr. Perry Christie, why did you continue on in this agreement as planned? Why did you not make the adjustment? So here's what Kendrick Dossett says.
Can't you renegotiate those terms?
No, sir. It is a legally binding document which was extended by the previous administration, which you are a part of, in 2008 for a specific term, then confirming the terms that were put in place in 2006.
Well, here goes the blame game. But I want you to listen to this. They both had an opportunity to make their adjustments. Listen to this.
But that is why, member, in the new fiscal regime, which has been internationally benchmarked throughout the world, you now have the provisions of royalties, profit sharing, oil in lieu of payment, as well as a rent entitlement facility.
These provisions were always available. So why give an illusion that these are ironclad deals? Watch this.
Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis says he's completely against oil drilling in Bahamian waters. His statement comes as environmentalists push to stop plans for exploratory oil drilling 90 miles off the coast of Andros.
I am totally against our oil drilling in our waters. Totally.
It's a statement many are likely to find stunning. The Prime Minister declaring that he is totally against drilling for oil in Bahamian waters. But it comes as Bahamas Petroleum Company plans to start its exploratory oil drilling within days after receiving environmental authorization from the Minnis administration back in February.
Here's the bottom line. This country does not belong to politicians, especially ones that can be compromised and proven that they cannot negotiate on behalf of the Bahamian people. This is unsafe, this is unproven, and we will get nothing from this. We will be the losers, while these men will ride off in the sunset and move to a different country. If we remain silent, we all will lose. Watch this.
It is interesting, Mr. Speaker, again, from this mining industry. According to the budget, we've only earned $70,000 for the year from aragonite and sand mining. That is incredible, Mr. Speaker, and certainly is unacceptable. And so one of the things that we would want to know as Bahamians is, what is the deal being contemplated? What is the royalty being contemplated from this potential oil source? Are we going to strike a deal that is going to be beneficial to the Bahamian people and tied to the value of the resource? Not only the actual value, but the speculative value, because one of the things that has happened that the Bahamian people have not been able to benefit from is the fact that BPC is traded on the, I think, the London Exchange. And if you've watched the share price of BPC move, it basically moves as there is an announcement from the Bahamian government on a position. And so you've seen that price go way up and it's come back down a bit. But the only people that have been profiting from that speculation has been foreign people. We should have already been tied in. If we are serious about this and we're going to do this, we should have already been tied into this and being able to appreciate or to benefit from the appreciation of this stock. But that's the kind of thinking we have to do, Mr. Speaker. We can't just look at the back end. We have to be looking forward, looking at creative ways to create wealth for Bahamians and for the sovereign, or through the Sovereign Wealth Fund. And so again, if we're risking all of this, all of our environment and the thousands of jobs that are created through tourism and the environment, are we really willing to risk that for a couple of jobs?
We are forced to unite. Because what do we have to lose? Everything. This is KCX and the Enough Movement.